Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, August 25, 2018. Blossom Goodchild. Good morning to you. Federation of Light. Good morning to you. Blossom Goodchild. A lady wrote in feeling most concerned about the younger generation. On the one hand, there are so many that are here to lead the way and they shine so brightly, yet, on the other there is serious bullying and fighting, filmed for hits on the media, that lead the bullied to suicide. Can you talk to us about that, please? Federation of Light. It would have been more appropriate for you to say on one side of the coin, and then on the other, for it is much more to do with polarities, in all matters upon your earth, not just at this time, yet, this has always been the case. We would ask you to consider that the worse things appear to be, always know that this means the exact opposite is also occurring. I.e., there is the opposite counterbalancing. Yet, is it not so that your mainstream media is not allowed to display the joyous nature of so many of the young ones upon your planet? Many of you now understand that you are shown the depressing state of affairs in order to keep you depressed. It is not on the agenda of those in control to feed you with light-hearted content, for, heaven forbid, you were to take in news that would uplift. How rare it is for this to take place, again we state, in your mainstream. Blossom Goodchild. I get what you are saying, yet, does it need to be so extreme that the victims should take their lives? There are many cutters also, these days. Is it that these younger souls simply cannot take the vibration of the lesser light? Federation of Light. There are many reasons, as in all questions that are asked. It could be that the soul cannot take the sheer nastiness and upset to their soul. Yet, should they choose to remove themselves, this would have been part of their plan, possibly, to show to others what is needed within their souls to begin to understand who they are. If this is the case, the soul who returned home would have agreed to put up with such atrocities in order to be of service. Only a very enlightened soul indeed, would offer to sacrifice in such a way. On returning home, they would recover quickly, for they will have accomplished their mission, so to speak. We ask you to recall that which we have spoken of in past conversations, all is not as it seems. Agreements are made before arriving that are done so through so much love for each other, that one could not possibly imagine that such pain and emotional hurt could come out of love, and it is often that agreements are unable to be finalized by bonded souls, as they know that upon earth it would be too much to bear to inflict such sorrow onto one they love. Yet, others agree to do so for the highest good of another, to assist their learning and soul's growth, by inflicting upon them that which they agreed to do. Blossom Goodchild. Yes. I am aware of this. Yet, it does seem an odd way to go about things. Though let's face it, it is an odd planet that we reside upon. Another asked about the animals and how they are tortured so much. What happens to their souls? Federation of Light. We would say in the case of animals that are made to suffer for profit to mankind, that they are of a collective energy rather than individual souls. Again we would say, part of the plan. Blossom Goodchild. Whose plan? Surely not the divine? Federation of Light. Blossom, when the divine plan was devised, it was not a matter of planning and plotting every single move by every single soul. It is more so of a journey to bring your planet back to the light of its original design. So, certain factors were put into place in order for this to move forward and come about. Your world by design is one of opposites. Yet, shall we say, that experiment has had its day and realization of its working soon presented in such a way that one would play out the game until such a point when all experiences of this particular polarity and free will presentation would cease/die out. This is why the change we speak of is coming. The plan to return Earth into its glorious position has been underway for a great space of your time. It was agreed that at a certain juncture, assistance would be given in order for light to infuse your planet in such a way that would change the rules of the game. Blossom Goodchild. I don't think you have mentioned that before. Change the rules of the game? Federation of Light. Yes, dearest Blossom. Once this wave/infusion of love light is absorbed into your atmosphere, your soil, your beings, your everything, plants, trees, insects, animals, waters, everything, there shall be an initial change in energy. A greatly noticeable change in energy, and then after that, as this energy settles into position, everything will feel new. Blossom Goodchild. The rules? Let's not forget them. Federation of Light. There will not be room/a space for the atrocities that take place now in your world to interact with such light. The light that is coming is of such strength, such magnitude, that any agenda of darkness will be weakened to such a degree that it has no choice but to surrender. Blossom Goodchild. As you say that, my friends, I can feel the energy coming through, my heart is racing and tears are welling up. This to me means truth. The excitement my soul feels right now in the knowing of this truth, in the knowing that this is why we came to see this through, the knowing that this is why we made this agreement to bring these messages through, to get us ready, for us to prepare, because it is getting so close now, I can feel it more than ever before, now in this moment. Federation of Light. This is so, light souls of earth, humans being, your victory is imminent. Once this new energy is upon you, it will not feel loving to inflict pain upon another living energy. It is so very difficult to put into words. Yet, the true soul self will know itself, in the flesh, of the flesh, and therefore, only the most loving thoughts, words, and actions will be desired to act out. A world where kindness to one another rules. A world where thoughts are of one another's well-being. A world of sharing. A world of laughter. A world of peace. Can you comprehend that, dearest souls? A world of peace. It is so designed. It is in the plan. Forgiveness shall be in play. Blossom Goodchild. I apologize for interrupting the beautiful flow here. Yet, this new world, surely it will be far ahead in the future, for I feel that many will struggle with forgiving the souls that have caused so much of the downfall of our planet. Federation of Light. Naturally, Blossom, it will not be so that the wave comes. Blossom Goodchild. By this do you mean the event? Federation of Light. Yes, we do. It has been labeled in many different forms now, it matters not its name, what matters is its affect. It will not be so that the wave comes, and within minutes you are awakened to everything being perfect in function and energy. There will be a great deal to contend with, in a vast variety of ways. Confused souls being a major issue. This is, as we have said, where the light workers of your planet will come into their own. Leading the way. Explaining what has taken place. Bringing on board those asking for understanding. Blossom Goodchild. Due to the wave, will there still be those who do not want to come on board? Will there be those of a rebellious nature? As ridiculous as that sounds. Federation of Light. There will be those too. For some may feel they are losing who they are, as the change in them takes place. For some their cocoon may feel safer to remain in, longer than others. Some will immediately transform, spread their wings and fly. The nature of this energy of pure highest love that is so very close now, will wash over your planet, like a breath of fresh air. There is nothing to fear, as the saying goes, only fear itself. Blossom Goodchild. You said there would be musical accompaniment? Who's the band? Federation of Light. Dearest Blossom, there will be no instrumentalists. In fact, no instruments. The music, the sound, of love itself, will be the orchestra and the conductor. Blossom Goodchild. Oh lordy lordy! So full of emotion here. Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine that? Federation of Light. We have, dearest Blossom, and that is why/how it is able to come to you. When we say we mean as a collective. You would be flattened to horizontal, if you were fully aware of the councils and gatherings that have taken place in order to ensure that nothing goes wrong, that no interference can occur. Blossom Goodchild. My mind springs back to October 14, 2008 naturally, when you aborted the plan due to such interference. Federation of Light. This is so. We ask all those who read the words in this / of this message to take them to your heart. We ask you to take some deep breaths and put yourself in a peaceful state of being, and then we ask you to reread this message from the inner depths of your soul, for there you will find its truth. Blossom Goodchild. Lovely way to complete today's chat. Whoa! Impactful. Love it. Love you. Love love. In gratitude in loving service. I am. Website, Blossom Goodchild.